Alright, what's up everybody? We are back with episode 10 of Arrow. Yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff once again going on. We've got, of course, Tommy's dad, who basically really seems to be sort of our main antagonist now, right? He's the one, actually, that was disguising himself as this, like, dog Arrow, or whatever we should call him, right? Yeah, basically trying to tarnish Oliver's name in the process. Oliver himself doesn't actually know yet that he's truly faced the real nemesis and what I presume actually is the person who basically created these books or something, right? Who has been compiling this list is how I should word it. Yeah, I can only imagine that it's supposed to be him. For what reason, though, remains to be a question, right? I mean, I kind of always got the vibes that it was like supposed to be this secret collaboration where all the parties involved didn't even really know, like about each other's roles necessarily, and so they needed kind of to keep that list, if that makes sense. But I mean, maybe I'm saying that wrong, to be fair. I mean, maybe it's just that there was one list and somehow it was Robert, Oliver's dad, who found out about it and then basically copied it or something, right? That's also, of course, a possibility. But anyway, Walter has been getting way too close to figuring out the truth and, wasn't trusting Moira anymore and stuff, right? And so now he has actually been drugged and taken in or whatever, so they've got him captured. I wonder if there's any, escaping for him in the cards anytime soon, or if Oliver is going to be coming to his rescue when he finds out. I mean, they might need to, partner up and actually sort of communicate about each other's, knowledge, I guess, right? Maybe Felicity there is actually going to end up being the missing link, because Felicity can clue Oliver in about Walter having been trying to do all this, this research, right? So now that he's gotten captured, maybe Felicity is going to feel responsible in a certain sense, and she's going to clue Oliver in about it. That's also, of course, very much a possibility. Oliver himself, I don't think really has been trusting Walter any of this time, right? Which is, of course, exactly how it started off for me. Back when I started off the show in the first episode or something, I didn't trust him in the slightest, but I've been really growing appreciative of him in recent episodes. So, yeah, guys, for now, let's dive into this new episode of Arrow and see where it's going to take us. Of course, if you enjoy my reactions to this show, you'll be able to get early access to the next 12 plus episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Over there, we'll be basically almost done with wrapping up this entire first season. Full-length reactions are, of course, going to be up there too if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. Early access to the Flash, of course, as well. And you can sign up as a free member and watch at least the next episode already right now as well. But with that being said, let's dive into episode 10.
Get that hose open!
Holy shit. Massive fire going on.
Kenny!
Yes, Chief.
Get a little smoky out here, buddy.
Clearing the upper level.
What happened over here? Was this purposefully done?
I can use some help. I got a hot spot.
Oh, shit. Yo, did he like spray him with gasoline, or what liquid was that to get him to... I mean, he caught fire too, so I don't actually know how he made that happen. More driven than ever. We've got our main villain now. Yeah, he got him good, though. I mean, I will say that, like, for being this basically shadowy figure behind the scenes, that Malcolm is actually what he's called. Tommy's dad is. He's got the moves, you know what I mean? Like, he's in top physical condition himself.
Any news on Walter?
My contact at the Bureau struck out. Stay with my guy at Interpol. They both saying the same thing.
Either
What's
my
that?
stepfather doesn't want to be found, or someone doesn't want him to be found.
Okay.
It's been 6 weeks, Oliver.
Ooh. Shit, we've had quite a time jump. Okay, so he knows about this. Again, I think Felicity is going to be the one to truly clue him in.
We both know he's more than likely dead.
No, he ain't. At least I don't think he's been killed.
Last I checked, there were more than a few names to cross off in this book.
Those people aren't going anywhere. With Walter missing, my family needs me right now.
Call your people. Tell them to bring the plane.
My people will be here shortly.
Yeah, we got different priorities right now.
Dad, what brings you by? I need to talk to Joe.
Oh, is this about his own position, maybe?
My brother Danny.
Oh,
He was killed on duty last night.
Joe, I'm so sorry.
what?
No! 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 No!
Holy fuck, that is... Dude, that is devastating. Who was her brother? I don't think we'd seen him.
Mom.
Dude, it really feels like we've sort of reached a low all across the board right now at this point in the show, right? I mean, it's interesting. I'm gonna presume that this will follow a similar structure to The Flash, and so every season is basically gonna have kind of its own storyline that they'll, like wrap up or whatever, right? And then obviously things carry over, but seasons are relatively sort of self-contained. I'm gonna assume it's the same thing with this one. So, but again, like it's gonna be 23 episodes, so we're not quite, like anywhere close to to rounding off this whole arc.
I stopped by the Big Belly Burger. Thought maybe you, me, and Thea have some takeout, watch a DVD.
Thank you, sweetheart. I'm not very hungry.
Yeah, no, man is still trying to approach this in a way of like, oh, let's go, let's go hang out together and have fun times. But it's like Walter is fucking missing, and she obviously, I mean, she knows where he's at. That's the thing. She's hiding that from everybody, but she still feels personally responsible.
When you and Dad disappeared, she spent more and more time at home.
What snapped her out of it that time?
Walter. One morning, he showed up and, when he gets all British and stern like, Moira, get dressed. We're going out for lunch.
Right. He does have a British accent.
Maybe Walter wasn't abducted. Maybe he's having some midlife crisis.
No.
And he's with some stewardess in Bora Bora, and he's too ashamed to call home and say that he's okay.
The reason she would bring that up is because she's been having these kinds of ideas, right? She's like trying to kind of relate it to herself. Obviously, that's not what's going on.
What strikes me is that this vigilante was actually making a difference in the 4 months that he was active. Assaults were down, muggings down. The murder rate dropped by 16%. So in a very quantifiable way, this man in the hood had been a positive force in this city.
Hey, at least there was somebody stepping up for him still.
What?
It's nothing.
It's nothing? Reasons I deserve a drawer.
Okay, we're gonna table this for a less tragedy-filled day.
Yeah, and besides, I don't think we're there yet. I should probably get that.
This is Joe. Oh, shit, man.
I don't think what happened to Danny was an accident. I think he might have been murdered.
Knowing this show, I think so too.
Joe, do you remember when Sarah died? I did all this research to try to find an explanation for why the boat went down. I needed to believe that it wasn't just an accident.
Well,
That's not what I am doing, Laura.
yeah, even there, unfortunately, Laurel, like there's stuff you don't know about and that you didn't apparently get to figure out. Hate to say it.
It said that Danny's turnout coat was doused in turpentine. But I checked, and the plant owner said that there wasn't any in the factory. A turnout's supposed to withstand temperatures in excess of 500 degrees. But the coroner said that the fire did not exceed 250.
Dude, I hadn't even made the connection that actually her brother was the guy that we saw murdered at the start. Fucking hell.
How did my brother burn hotter than the fire that supposedly killed him?
Yep, that's sus. And we know what somebody's doing. Question is who?
Last week, another firefighter, Rio Barnes, was killed in action. Same circumstances. Traces of turpentine and ignition temperatures hotter than the actual fire.
Yo, which fucked up soul goes after firemen? Like, you gotta be completely fucking out of your mind, man. Oh, dude, shit like that gets my blood boiling. You know, that there's types out there trying to, like, literally go after people doing good for society.
Sorry to take so long with the detectives. TSU's been really backed up.
What, you find anything?
The only prints on it are yours. The tech inside is military grade. I can't even trace the manufacturer. Forensics-wise, it's a dead end.
Another case?
Vigilante. The phone belongs to him.
I was gonna say, that's the phone that Arrow called with, right? So he's been trying to Find out who it was calling him.
Listen, kiddo, I feel for Joe and her family, I really do, but there's not a lot I could do this end. I gotta go. I love you. Hey, let's go.
Is Laurel gonna take it? She's gonna do some digging of her own. Love that reflection. Oh, she's gonna call him, personally.
Hello? I need your help.
That's a sign right there that he's coming in.
You said it was important.
My best friend's brother. He died 2 days ago fighting a fire.
Dude.
The police and fire department.
It's so cool how he comes in every single time, turns his back towards the people that he talks to, right? Lights are out. It's like he has an outfit where if you saw his face, you could honestly, basically instantly recognize him. But he always makes sure that people can't. They won't see him.
If Danny De La Vega was murdered, then we have to bring his killer to justice.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, we're gonna have ourselves another side quest.
Laurel reached out to the hood last night.
Really? Thought the vigilante spooked her pretty well last time.
Dude, I love how he talks about himself in third person too.
We look into it?
Yeah. I have a friend who has a friend in the fire investigations department. I'll reach out.
If you get any leads.
What if that friend is sus though? You never know.
You know, I do realize that it's difficult for you to manage my nightclub, what with there not being an actual nightclub here.
Yeah, I just took the liberty of yelling at our contractor. I told him if we didn't see any real progress, we were going to bring someone else in to finish the job.
I was gonna say, how long is it honestly going to take to set this whole thing up? We've been going at it for a while now.
How's Laurel's friend, the one whose brother was a fireman?
She is hanging in there, thanks. I was thinking that we could throw a fundraiser for the fire department, raise some money for the families.
That's a great idea.
We could do it here.
Dude, look at Tommy again trying to do the right thing, man. It's like, I really like where we're going with his character.
Where's my friend Tommy Merlin? The guy who once rented out a pro football stadium so that he could play strip kickball with models.
That guy needed a swift kick in his lazy
Man.
ass.
Yo, he's gonna be in for such a fucking reality check, though, when he figures out what his dad has been getting himself involved with. I mean, he probably doesn't know, right? He doesn't know, but I mean, he knows what kind of person his dad is, and clearly they don't really like each other. But still, I wonder how we're gonna be leaving Tommy once, you know, his dad is presumably taken care of by the end of this all.
Where is it?
Where's what?
The phone.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have.
It's stolen
Busted.
evidence. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have. What do you...
I had to do something.
The man's a killer.
Then why did he give you his phone?
Give me the phone.
He took it back.
He just can't come to terms with it either, that there might be a good side to the Arrow, right? Dude, he's gonna find out. Like, he's gonna come to grips with it eventually, no doubt.
The company will be fine.
I don't mean to be indelicate, but this is the second time in 5 years that the CEO of Queen Consolidated has vanished under mysterious circumstances.
I don't need you to remind me of that.
It's a little sussy.
Who is that?
Ned Foster, the COO of the company.
He wants Mom to take Walter's place.
He says that the company's stock price has been damaged by Walter's absence, and my stepping in would help settle the board. But I told him that I needed to be at home for my family.
Mom. Thea and I are fine.
I was gonna say, I wonder why she's feeling so reluctant about it. I mean, it doesn't really necessarily put her in direct danger or something, because she knows exactly, you know, who the people are responsible, of course, for what happened with Walter, right? Like, she's in cahoots with them, so there's nothing to fear. Although, actually, if you want to play it off like you have no involvement with it, you could feel a little sus about the fact that, like, the CEO of this company has gone missing twice now, right? And there might be a reason for that. And so, you know, you could play it off as saying like, oh, I don't want to actually like take over that position because something could happen to me, you know, for some reason, I guess.
This sounds like something everyone needs you to do.
Well, maybe I don't care what everyone needs.
She's gonna be all right, Thea.
Mr. Queen, we're gonna have to get going if you want to make your dentist appointment. Now, sir.
Thanks, personal assistant.
Stag Chemical lit up 10 minutes ago. I hacked into Stag's video security feeds, parked right on the street running along the plant.
Same pickup.
I got your gear in the car.
Is he gonna help him brush his teeth too? Go to the toilet?
They need the man in the hood.
Here we go again. Always back to this.
I have contact. 2 clicks southwest.
Swear to God, man, I'm getting such Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater vibes. Watching this all. Him surviving in the woods, surrounded by military. Yup. Damn.
Who are you?
Man strikes again. Yeah, I can't quite tell what his eyes look like. Oh shit! Yo! How did Oliver not stop him in time though? Oh. What the fuck was that insect tattoo that he had? Well, at least something we can recognize him by when we encounter him in his usual way, I guess. Whew. CQC, bitch. He went for it. Nah, dude, this instrument right now as well. This music, it's so similar. Yeah, no progress yet, unfortunately.
The killer drives a 1970s Ford pickup. There's a scar on his right wrist from a severe burn and a tattoo of a firefly.
Well, then you must have gotten pretty close to him.
All the men at Engine Company 15 had firefly tattoos. Any one of them could be the killer.
What should I do with this information?
Whatever you'd have done before you met me.
Well, she would have presumably caused something that would get the police to be able to arrest him, right? That's what she would have done. Getting Oliver to go after him and actually kill him, though, might be the better alternative.
So Laurel's on her own against a murderer who burns people alive?
I can't right every wrong in this city.
But maybe you're not back to 100% like you thought.
Maybe I'm not.
Damn! Yeah, what the fuck is he expecting her to take full responsibility of it now?
You can avoid Laura Oliver, avoid me. Avoid this. As long as you want. But until you're ready to take a hold of the fear that's in you, you might as well let that archer kill you.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, is it just fear or is it like a loss of focus? Because that's what I thought at first, but it might actually be fear. It's like he's just no longer willing to go after the bad guys because he got taken down, huh? His life could have been done for. And that doesn't happen too often.
I need to run an errand for the benefit at the fireman's station.
Maybe while you're at it, you can let me know if you still want to be a vigilante or just a nightclub owner.
Yeah, say what you want, but like usually he finds himself in control, right? It's like what happened in the last episode by him almost getting defeated, almost getting killed by the guy. It's basically the closest experience he's had to being on the island.
I told Joanna I'd clean out Danny's locker. And you?
Tommy sent me over to make sure the guest list for the fireman's gala was accurate.
Speaking of Tommy, he told me that you're being very protective of your drawers.
This is not a fancy term for your underwear.
No.
Are you and I seriously having this discussion?
Why are you even bringing it up, my guy?
I'm an all or nothing type of girl. First it's a drawer, then it's a closet, half my rent, it's half my life. Am I really ready to do that with Tommy?
Yeah, he better propose for that, huh?
Our feelings, our fears, they control us. It's not the other way around. You know?
Yeah.
I have to get inside.
Dude, these two really can't just like avoid each other though. You know, they gotta constantly run into each other and then bring up certain stuff and then make him reconsider and make him have doubts and it's just meant to be.
There are 8 firemen in this picture. You called yourselves the Fireflies.
Yeah, well, that station house was shut down a few years back. All the guys went to different companies, so.
4 of these men are now dead.
It's not all getting cats out of trees, Miss Lance.
But 3 of them died within the last 6 weeks. Except for that man right there. Garfield Linz. He died 2 years ago in the Nodell Tower tragedy.
Did you forget something, Mr. Queen?
Okay,
Just wanted to see if my friend...
So what about him? What about him that already died a long time ago? Are we saying he faked his death and he's the one responsible? It's either him or it's actually the guy we're talking to right now who could, funnily enough, be responsible.
What was the Nodell Tower?
How do you not remember that?
I was Wi-Fi free for.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Gas line blue. There was a fire.
34 civilians and 6 of my fellow firemen died. Do you need anything else, Miss Lance? Other than reminding me of all the friends I've lost and buried?
Huh. I really don't know how that story is supposed to relate to what's going on now, though, because I'm kind of trying to find a motive actually for the guy responsible to go after all these other firemen and burning them alive or whatever.
What was that all about?
It was nothing, Oliver. I have to go.
And she herself got something too, which can only, like, it only makes me think that it's actually the guy we've been talking to who might be the one, right? But I don't know what she's getting right now. Yo.
Hello?
If only she literally looked behind her, she'd realize that it's Oliver picking up.
I spoke to Danny's old chief. I didn't get anywhere. What am I supposed to do now?
Nothing. It's my turn.
Okay, she told him she got nothing though. Seemed like she had, right?
Oh, that's an incredibly ambitious plan, which will have to wait.
Why?
Because we're gonna go out. To dinner, or to a movie, or shopping.
No, Thea, I'm just too tired.
Really, that's pretty amazing considering you've been in bed all day.
Please don't presume to think that you know what I'm going through.
I do know.
No, you don't. You don't, but there's a reason why she's not telling you either.
I'm worried about Walter, too. But I don't get to worry about him because I'm busy worrying about you.
I never asked you to do that.
Because you don't ask me to do anything anymore. I mean, you basically stopped being my parent.
Well, how's this?
Damn.
Don't talk to your mother like that.
Maybe you should start acting like my mother. So I don't have to act like yours.
Wow. I feel so fucking bad for Thea, dude. Like, I honestly completely get where she's coming from. You know what I mean? But there's stuff that she is just not in the know about. And she doesn't know that she's not in the know about it. If you get what I'm saying, right? Like, the mom is purposefully holding things back. And you can tell by a reaction that it's not, you know, it's not like she's actually that concerned for Walter. Like, she knows where he's at. It's just more she's struggling with guilt. She's not struggling with, like, you know, the sense of, oh, not being in control and not knowing what's been going on with him. You know, he's not a missing person to her. He is to everybody else. To her, it's just guilt of like, fuck, I got this to happen.
I've been close to death. On the island, more times than I can remember, and I never feared it, because I had nothing to lose. But when that archer almost killed me, when I stared death in the face then...
Now he's got his family back and everything.
My family. Laurel,
yep.
Tommy.
Yep.
And that made me afraid. Afraid of what would happen to those people if they lost me. Again.
Literally, man. Literally. Yeah, the first person I think about is Thea, right? It's like you're just doing it to them all over again. How do you fucking recover from that?
And for the first time in so long, I had something to lose.
You think the people you let in are taking your edge? I think it gives you one. Maybe a stronger one, even. You can stare down death with something to live for or not. Something to live for is better.
Yep, it makes you crawl back out that, you know, well, you got yourself trapped in, I guess, right? Like, anytime you're facing the brink of death, there's a reason to keep going.
All the men in the unit had an alibi for Danny's murder. The guy that I fought had a firefly tattoo and his arm was severely burned.
Okay, I don't see where you're going with this.
The Nodo Tower fire. Some of the bodies were so badly burned they couldn't even be ID'd off dental records. What if Garfield Linz didn't die?
Okay.
But was just presumed dead.
Okay, yeah, it had to be either him or the guy we talked to. So I guess he really did make it out of there. But why? Oh, I guess I kind of get it. It's like he was in that tower, right? And they mentioned how the tower was built off of bad materials or something, right? And it collapsed. So basically he's blaming other people for him almost dying there, I guess, right? Why would you go after the firemen, though? Why not go after the fucking construction company that made the tower and caused it to collapse like that, you know? Seems like he's just taking out his rage, yeah, on the wrong people.
You know, ironically, if we get any more people in here, we're gonna violate the fire code.
We're good on Drawergate, right?
Drawergate. They've got an official name for it.
Excuse me. Can I borrow Laurel for a sec? Absolutely.
No, please don't. Stop borrowing Laurel, Oliver. God damn it.
There's more to the No-Dale Tower fire than people know about, isn't there?
I've been doing this a long time, and I've never seen a fire like that. I radioed for my men to get the hell out of there. But Linz, he wouldn't go. Begged me to send the unit back in. But I wouldn't do it. I couldn't. God help me, I left them to burn.
Yeah, okay.
But I can't bring them back.
You don't have to.
Okay, so he himself is struggling with guilt. Actually very reminiscent to Oliver's mom. I was gonna say, but just his vibes, is like something is off about it to me, you know what I mean? But I guess that's just what it is. Because otherwise I would keep suspecting him.
Garfield Linz killed Danny. And the other men on your unit.
Okay. He's right here, man.
There's no way he could have survived that fire.
You'd be surprised the power revenge can give you.
Oh, dude, he's coming straight for him now, I guess, huh? Because he was the one that sent him in.
The people in the city appreciate everything you...
Jesus.
Guard did not make it out of that building.
Just like he won't make it out of this one.
Oh, fuck, man. He's in trouble. Dude literally looks like Two-Face. Is Two-Face Spider-Man or Batman? I genuinely don't know. I think it's Spider-Man, right? But I feel like in Batman they have a similar villain. Ah, fuck. They have a similar villain who's also like burned up or something. I could be wrong.
Run. Go!
Oh, shit. I mean, what are we gonna do? We're still gonna try to save the guy, right? I don't think fleeing here is the key.
Laurel!
Oh, he had to go get his gear, yeah. Fair enough.
When I woke up and saw what was left of who I was, I only had one thought. To leave you as alone as you left me.
Damn. I mean, it is fucked up because it seems like my guy over here was trying to do the right thing, right? Like he was going in there because he truly felt like, nah, we can save this situation. Whereas other dude was, you know, basically getting cold feet or whatever, or basically, yeah, got scared that he sent him to his death. But still, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that, you know, they obviously don't deserve you going after them, though.
Now it's your turn.
So that's how he did it. He just lit the other guy on fire like that too, right? Because that's the thing that we didn't, I think, see at the time. I kind of wondered, like, holy shit, can the flames being that far away from you actually manage to light you on fire nonetheless? But he just did it himself. Perfect shot. 100% accuracy rating.
I'm not afraid to die.
You're afraid to live? Let me get you out of here.
Wow. What a line.
Let me get you out.
He needs it.
Thanks.
Wow. Wow. He needs it and he realizes it too. Yeah, he's all mentally fucking gone, man.
But I'm already burned.
Linz, don't do it!
Oh no, dude, he's gonna kill himself. Wow. He really was like, I'd rather go out like that. Yeah, that's honestly, yeah. That's what happens when people get mentally fucked up, you know? They are willing to go to lengths like that.
Good morning.
Sharp suit, Mom. Not used to seeing you without your bedroom wrapped around you.
Has she accepted the position?
I'm taking Walter's position at the office.
What changed your mind?
My daughter.
Wow.
My family.
Oh, Thea's gonna... This is a good thing for Thea, you know what I mean? Like, she's actually gonna feel now like her words had impact. Like, that's gonna be a big help.
And I promise you, Walter will get back to us. I will keep looking for him and I will find him. And I'll see you for dinner.
She went from shut-in to chairman pretty fast.
Sounds like you got through to her.
It's still a little unexplainable though, isn't it? There's something she's hiding. I wonder if they're gonna figure it anytime soon.
Before I forget, my brother's badge. My mom was hoping maybe you could find a way to get it to, you know, him. As a thank you. I don't care what.
To Arrow for what he did, what he contributed to catching the guy.
So Joanna's taking a leave of absence, huh?
She has to go be with her family.
Yeah, well, family's important.
I already apologized.
Subtle hint.
Maybe it's a good thing you got the hood involved. He didn't take the phone off you, did he?
Well, look at him, low-key apologizing. That's as far as it goes too, but that's nice, man.
Maybe you should hold on to this.
Hmm.
I mean, I may not like the guy's methods, but whoever this guy is, he's got a habit of putting himself between danger and you. And that's not something I can argue with.
Damn. Yeah, for your
I shouldn't have this.
For your work, he might actually end up being an asset. Damn, it's such an interesting, like, different way of going about things when I compare it to like Joe protecting Barry in the, Joe protecting Iris in the Flash. Right, like not wanting her to get involved with anything. Here he's like, oh, you're gonna get yourself involved anyway. Might as well give you an asset here that that's gonna keep you out of danger.
I got a strong signal from the crystal VHF transmitter you hid in the speaker, and it can't be backtraced.
Talk to me like I'm a third grader, please.
Next time your daughter calls a vigilante, we'll be able to listen to every word.
Okay. Fucking hell, so he still had his own plans.
Using your own daughter as bait, that's stone cold.
Oh yeah. That's a little questionable, my guy. Typical cop though, like just being, you know, being willing to go to whatever lengths necessary to get what he wants, right? Keys? Keys to what? Like, was it maybe a sort of prison facility that they had set up here for the two prisoners that they had on this island? Damn. It's a pretty big island, dude.
So what's next? More training?
No. We go hunting.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you got him out of a slump a little bit, huh? A lot of characters been pulled out of it this episode, I gotta say. Alright guys, so anyway, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course you can get early access to the next 12 plus episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up as a free member and watch the next episode right now. So, I'll see you there.